So Universal Biosecurity, or UBL as we like to shorten it to, we operate essentially in the food security, biosecurity and more specifically fumigation sector. And we've developed an apparatus that will deliver ethyl formate as an effective fumigant, but as a clean green alternative to the currently used fumigation chemicals. The need for change is driven by a few issues, in particular resistance to the current chemicals being used by the pests, toxicity of both chemicals, the cost, and in one particular example, ozone depletion. And that's driven the need for change by industry to find a new solution. So I got a Bachelor of Science in Chemistry a long time ago, but I spent most of my working career in various investment banking roles in Hong Kong and Singapore, and for the last 5 years back in Perth.
And Simon McCurdy, I've got more than 25 years in biosecurity science, have a Bachelor of Agricultural Science and a PhD in plant pathology, have been working in research and management in the biosecurity area across Australia.
We raised some seed capital in early 2016 to develop a prototype, test the prototype, get it patented, get it licensed. It's currently in the process of getting a trademark as well. And then we're in the process of now preparing for an IPO, which we hope to take place before the end of this year. We're well through the prospectus writing and going through the various processes to get to an IPO. So the target will be hopefully by the end of September.
So one of the biggest challenges with putting ethyl formate out into the market has been an issue that it's flammable, and there's been issues, how do you actually vaporise it, get it into a chamber without the risks of ignition, particularly around grain. That's been a significant issue. So we've put a lot of effort into developing an apparatus that effectively vaporises the ethyl formate into a stream of nitrogen gas. The nitrogen gas is inert, it removes all the risks of flammability. Together we also get a coupling of the two effects of ethyl formate and nitrogen, so we get extremely good efficacy at killing any insects. One of the real beauties of this apparatus too is that we can significantly shorten the period of fumigation. So a lot of other fumigants that are on the market require at least 24 and sometimes 48 hours to work. We can cut that right down to 6 to 12 hours, which gives us significant savings for industry. The other benefits there too is that we avoid any issues of residues. From a food safety point of view, it has a big benefit with markets. So our primary focus will be the Australian grain industry to start with. We know that even one of the big grain bulk handlers in Australia fumigates about 80% of their grain. They're spending at the moment around 250 million on fumigation each year. So there's a significant market there. We also see that throughout horticulture, any produce, apples, citrus, vegetables that are being exported that need to control pests, this can be used. And the story for Australia is not unique. The story in Australia is the same as any other country overseas, and we see that we have a global market for this apparatus.
So the key milestones over the next 6 months, first of all with the IPO, we hope to have that done by the end of September to raise the required capital. At that time we'll also have 2 fumigators to go out into the market and promote the product and get the product into the market and generate revenue. And then beyond that, in the new year, we hope to have partners offshore. I think one of the key beauties about this product, it's not just it doesn't just have Australian applications, it has global reach, and we hope to demonstrate that early in the new year.